Hey guys, I'm reviewing a ridiculously priced highlighter for you guys today. This is just crazy, at least for my budget. It is ridiculous. This is her. This is, as you can see, Victoria Beckham and Estee Lauder. This is a collaboration, by the way. I think this is the third time. At least Estee Lauder says that it's the third time. I remember the first time they did the collaboration. It was last year. And the second time I completely missed. I'm not sure when that happened, but I read somewhere that Estee Lauder mentioned that this is the third collaboration with Victoria Beckham. So the first two was such a grand success that they went ahead and did it again the third time. And the third collection is enormous. I think there's a duo eyeshadow duo, there's eyeshadow quad, there are like eye foils, whatnot, there are lipsticks, there are so many things. And this retails for $75, guys, and you get 7.5 grams of product. That is ridiculously highly priced. You know what? In fact, I'm positive. In fact, I'm sure that this retailed for $65, $10 less last year. And just imagine they've just upped the price by $10. That's just unfair and just, as a consumer, it's outrageous and unethical, guys. Increasing the price by $10, really, just because it was so popular last time. It was actually Christine from Tentalia. She's to blame for this purchase, honestly. Last year, if you don't believe me, just check out her blog. In her review of Modern Mercury, she said that she's like tried out hundreds of highlighters, but when she first swatched this, she went, wow, she says this is truly unique and just outstanding product. So I was contemplating whether if it's really like it's sensible to spend $65. And in the meantime, last year the product was sold out and I just missed out on it. And I was like, you know what, it's just, it's vidhi. Vidhi means, in my native tongue, just Tamil, it means it's just not meant to be. So money saved. And I was like, yay. But they just came back again and they just upped the price. This is $75, guys. I should have just bought it last year for $10 less, but with tax it just goes above $80. So this is just crazy expensive. But let's see if it's really worth it. This is the box and the product is made in Italy. I don't think this is a collection that is exclusive to Sephora. Let me quickly check. No, it's not exclusive. This is a limited edition because this is a collaboration. This is a limited edition product, but it's not exclusive to Sephora. And the product is made in Italy. Yeah, that's about it. And yeah, you get 7.5 grams. That's 0.26 ounce of product. And let's look at the actual product. Since this is so expensive, I do have a couple of dupes, just two dupes in my collection. This is the actual product. It is very, very heavy, guys. It is so heavy. It's just so heavy. And this is like a fabric, not plastic. Just a textured fabric. I don't know, some kind of an animal skin, kind of a imitation. I don't know if this is leather or not. It is possible. They charge us $75, so it is possible, because Givenchy's lipsticks, I think they retail for $35 something, and they give you like real leather in the actual packaging. They have real leather incorporated in the packaging, so it is possible that this is leather or maybe not, but this is fabric and it has like animal kind of a print imitation. I don't know. And then at the back it says Modern Mercury highlighter, and this is not like a brand new shade. From what I read, that this is a very old shade, just like Heatwave. It was recently released, right, for spring summer this year. It was released again, but as you all know, Heatwave is a very old shade. It was so popular, but then since it was limited edition, it just went away, and then it's like made a comeback. Just like that, Modern Mercury also is an older shade, but I think Victoria Beckham really liked that shade, so she wanted to include that shade in her collection, in her collaboration. So this is not like a brand new shade for Estee Lauder. So as you can see, It is a rose gold shade, which is just amazing and flattering on dark skin tone. And on my skin tone, it just looks beautiful. This is the highlighter that I have here and here. As you can see, it is just, especially on the forehead, do you see it just catches light so beautifully and just melts into the skin, guys. And this is not a powder highlighter. It is the baked gelée kind of a texture, just like Heatwave. I do have the Heatwave. Let me first swatch it for you guys. It says VB, just VB on the highlighter. This is the product, and that is the swatch. Personally speaking, this is just a rose gold version of Heatwave, guys. Just the texture feels the same, so silky, so smooth, and so intense, and so beautifully reflective. Just I feel it's just the same, just the rose gold version. And whereas Heatwave is a I have it with me. I always struggle to open this Heatwave compact, this guy. How do I open this guy? Oh, great. Yeah, I got it. This is Heatwave, and Heatwave obviously pops more on my skin tone because it is a pale gold, and rose gold is definitely deeper shade than a pale gold. So that is Heatwave. As you can see, they just look exactly the same. The product, I haven't compared the ingredients, but just to touch, the feel, the way they apply on the cheeks, the way they look on the cheeks, the finished look on the cheeks, they just are identical, just the shades are different. This is a Heatwave, and this, which is a very pale gold, and this is Modern Mercury. Let me just quickly brush swatch Modern Mercury. So that is Modern Mercury, guys. It is pretty intense. It is not a subtle highlighter. It is not a medium tone highlighter. Obviously, you can, based on your needs and your desired end finished look, you can definitely blend it or apply more or apply it wet, just whatever you want, and you will get the desired effect because it is definitely a kind of flexible product. It blends beautifully into the skin, and since this is a powder gelée formulation of baked gelée, I'm not sure what, it just melts into the skin. It doesn't like just sit on top of the skin. It doesn't even look like you have product on your skin. Of course, it's glossy looking and stuff like that, but when you really look close in the mirror, you don't see any powder as such. It just melts into your skin and just becomes one with your skin. It does not emphasize any texture. It doesn't like emphasize any fine lines. It's a flawless product, I have to say. It's just flawless. Now the formula, which I have two dupes. This is Max Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Superb. This again, as you can see, is also a rose gold highlighter. And then I have a Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in 15, which is like a rosy shade. Let me show you. It's again a rosy shade. Let me quickly swatch everything side by side. Maybe I should remove the Heatwave swatch because we don't need the Heatwave swatch at all. Let me just remove it's just my arm is still damp from removing it. And let's swatch the Starlit Powder. I have to say, the Starlit Powder is even more reflective. I just feel that those shimmers in Starlit Powder by Makeup Forever is even more sparkly, and it catches the light tremendously, guys. If you ask me, if you want something even more sparkly, almost exact same shade. This is kind of more rosy. If I tilt my hand, you can see that this is more rosy than Modern Mercury, but this is way more reflective. As you can see, it just catches the light even more than Modern Mercury. It's a stunning highlighter. I repeat myself time and again, Starlit Powders by Makeup Forever make some stunning highlighters. You can of course use it on your eyes, but as pigments, to be used on the eyes, I always prefer Inglot pigments. These as highlighters are just amazing. And this retails for $21. So $21 and $75. 21.75. All right. Just saying that price tag out loud is just ridiculous even for me. This is superb. This is $33 by MAC. Again, this is a rose gold shade. And again, I feel, I don't know guys, they all look kind of the same to me. I have to say, out of the three, believe it or not, MAC's Extra Dimension Skin Finishes are so reflective and so intense on the skin. So it's hard to say this, that MAC's Extra Dimension Skin Finish is the least reflective out of the three. Yes, it's like, it's hard to comprehend even for me. But out of the three, this is least reflective. And number two is the Modern Mercury, and the most reflective is the least expensive one is Makeup Forever Starlit Powder, number 12. I think it's number 12. 15, I'm sorry guys, it's 15. It's a rosy shade. So yeah, those are the two dupes that I have, guys. Definitely the most rosy, it's the Starlit Powder is even more rosy. So if you compare out of these two, and the lightest out of these three is the Superb. So I know I'm kind of confusing, but let me just brief you guys again. So this is $75, this is $21, and this is $33. And the most reflective is Makeup Forever Starlit Powder, which is $21, and then the next more reflective is Modern Mercury, which is $75, and the least reflective is Superb by MAC, which is $33. But don't, when I say least reflective, believe me, MAC's Extra Dimension Skin Finishes are so intense, but these two are just outrageous, even more sparkly and more reflective than Superb by MAC. Now, color wise comparison, which one is more rosy and which one is less rosy. The Starlit Powder is the rosiest, most rosy of all three shades that I swatched. Is more darker, and then next more rosy kind tone is Modern Mercury. The least rosy toned rose gold is Superb. So Superb is the lightest of all three. This is the darkest, and this is the next Starlit Powder by Make Forever is the most rosy toned rose gold, and then the next rosy toned rose gold is Modern Mercury, and the least rosy toned, which means this is the lightest, is Superb. I hope I haven't confused you guys. Seriously, I hope I just put across all the information properly. So that is my review, guys, and the comparison, the dupes. If you really love rose gold, these now rose gold shade as highlighters on dark skin is stunning. It's so effortless, guys. It's so easy to apply on the skin, I have to say. I think so this kind of shade just blends in with my own skin tone. But if you have even more darker and deep dark rich skin tone, I think these colors would be even more lighter on you, right? So it would even pop even more on your skin tone if you have like deep dark richer skin tone. But on me, it is so reflective, but it's so easy to wear because the shade is so friendly to dark skin. So I'm just mesmerized by, I have to be honest, Starlit Powder is just stealing the show, guys. Don't you think? It's just amazing. But yeah, if you're just looking for a dupe, I highly recommend the Starlit Powder, which is $21. So yeah, that's my review, and those are the dupes. Hope you guys found this video useful. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and please subscribe. Bye.